Oh man, look at this feast! Pork chops with 7 colours almost.
Loads of healthy veggies.
Oh man, I can't wait to tuck in.
Got some chopped carrot, cabbage, make a quick coleslaw. About a tablespoon of sugar, quite some black or tangy, or whichever one you prefer. Not going to put too much. Maybe 3 tablespoons for this amount. Then I've got some plain yogurt, if you can open that, always. And I'm going to put about half. And then just mix it all up. Well, see for yourself if it needs a bit more mayo, but for me I just want it to sort of loosely coat, keep it a bit healthy, you know. Final step, some raisins. You can zhuzh this as well, and you can put some grapes or a bit of fresh onion. It's also nice. That's good to go in a bowl. My bad, not anywhere near bowl ready until someone's given that their approval. Oh, your ears picked up. Good. For our next go-to keep in the fridge salad, we're going to get a bit messy. Got some beetroot, yeah, fresh beetroot. Just going to give that a peel. Man, they smell so earthy. Let's clear up our beetroot skins, and then we're going to grate it. Right, trusty grater. Helps if you turn it around. Beautiful. I'll finish that and get back to you guys. All right, quite a mess. When you get down to the edge where you feel like you're going to be grating your fingers, don't, just loosely chop them. It's all good. Okay, let's transfer that to a bigger mixing bowl so we don't make unnecessary mess, and add our final ingredients. So I've got 2 beetroot here, and I'm going to put a drizzle of olive oil. Not too much, probably a tablespoon. You know guys, I don't work in measurements. I've got some, what's that, balsamic vinegar. Put probably about 2 tablespoons, because the beetroots are really, really sweet. And then I like to add good quality mustard. Whatever mustard you have. It's wonderful. And a bit of salt. And yeah, these salads are a little bit of a pain to make, but they do keep in your fridge until you've eaten them, basically. So you can keep them for a couple of meals, potentially. I love it. Let's see if this meets approval. It's definitely not going to get approved. Forgot the pepper. Brings out that earthiness. Oh, we're ready, waiting and ready.
Oh, that's surprisingly good. Needs approval. Ooh, let's bring some more.
Wait for lunch. Go back to editing. So, sorry guys, I kind of made this a bit earlier, but this is my cream spinach, but I'll run through it. It's frozen spinach, and then you add some butter and flour. Get that cooked, add some milk, add some cheese. It's literally that simple, but I'll show you sometime, because I make this all the time. It's delicious. Today, we're just going to do some really simple pork chops, which I've got over here, beautiful pork chops. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Add a little bit of salt while it's cooking. Get a nice sear on each side, and then we'll turn it down and let it cook through. Oh yeah. Actually got a nice bit of colour now. Turn it down. I'm going to try and balance them to get a bit of colour on that fat. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot. Fingers make for burning. No, they're not. I just keep them on that low heat for maybe another 5 minutes. Pretty much, if you leave it on one side for a bit and then you turn it over and it doesn't make too much spattering, it's kind of done. I know there's probably better ways to tell, but you can always cut it open, and if it's not quite cooked, you can put it back.
What's smelling so good? We're going to eat it.
Almost. Have you saved? Those are looking great. Oh yeah. And you can see they've released a lot of oil, but we're not going to waste that. We're going to keep a bit of that for our mashed potatoes. Perfect. Get those up to rest on the plate. Oh yeah. And if you don't eat pork, of course, chicken, whatever, your meat, this is just a lunch. Right, so I've removed most of the oil, almost all the oil. And now we're going to use this to make a quick gravy. Water to deglaze. Or you can be fancy and put wine or something, I suppose, but you know. Right, then in my coffee mug, I've got a little bit of brown onion soup. But you can use other soup if you want. Or if you don't, some like stock cube and a bit of corn flour. It's all easy. No one's judging. I was looking for my wooden spoon, but it was actually in the spinach. So it's a little lumpy at the moment, but don't worry. It'll come right. Make sure you have your utensils before you add your soup. I think that's going to need some more water. There you go. Trust the process. It'll get there. Looks gorgeous. Okay, let's get this dished up. I'll start with one of these beautiful pork chops. Our mashed potato. Rustic. The beautiful creamed spinach. Oh. And then some salad. Pop some of this coleslaw. Hope you guys can see the coleslaw there. And the vibrant beetroot. I think that looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, gravy. Just like that. And that's a gorgeous lunch that you want to eat. Not overly healthy, but it's also not that bad for you. And it's pretty. And I nearly forgot. Always a bit of fancy black pepper over the top. And we're going to put a couple of dots of mustard. Just because that looks kind of chefy. Love it. Of course, million photos.
Wow.
Ready to eat, bruh?
No, how can you eat that? That looks beautiful.
Uh-huh. But as you guys saw, it was really, really easy to make.
Is that like the 7 colors?
Almost.
I really just want to eat it all. All at once. So let me cut off a piece of pork. Have a look at that.
Cooked.
Perfectly cooked. And a bit of mash. And a bit of green.
Oh.
I know it's a balanced meal, but it just tastes so good.
Yeah, home cooking. That's just a classic coleslaw.
It's just really good. Master chef here, Rick.
Yeah, I wish someone would actually open a restaurant that just did like meal of the day, meal of the day.
I
don't
think
know.
maybe at a canteen.
Let me know, guys, if you know a place that does
Yeah, if you know a place that cooks like this,
like boarding
home
school
cooking,
food, but good.
quality boarding school food.
Awesome. But also, guys, you saw it was easy, so... And the salad you can keep in your fridge for a while, make it in bulk, and so the rest comes together quite quickly.
Good job, Rick.
Awesome.
Ricky got her own version.
Of course, just a little less. Oh, that green spinach.
There's just something about it. Did you show them how to cook it?
No. Sorry, guys. And you guys don't know a little secret that goes in there. It was the excess fat, a bit of the excess fat.
No, you kidding. Did you tell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't show them though because it was actually smash.
All right. It's all so good, hey?